All right, all right, all right. Pretty privilege is real, and I'm not trying to say their names. Wait, how do you say that? I don't care. Sisters Prove It by RKH Media. The first thing I noticed in this video is that it has 78 dislikes. So if you combine their likes together, it's 1,000, and that's about a 10% dislike ratio. So let's see if I'm one of the 10 people that think that video is an absolute dumpster fest. All right.
Floated onto TikTok like a vision.
By the way, these motherfuckers just appeared out of nowhere for being not even triplets, just being sisters that everyone was like, oh, they're so bad. They're so pretty. I just gotta shit like that, bro. Like being a pretty woman on TikTok is just a life hack, dog. You can be a millionaire just because you got good looks. And if you're a looks maxer, you can become a millionaire for being a looks maxer man. But it's way easier to get popular on social media for just being a woman that's kind of pretty. And makeup is also a life hack. Let's be so for real.
Warm lighting, beautiful hair.
I'm not gonna sit here and say these women are ugly though. I'm just saying that being a pretty woman can like make you a multi-millionaire. But you gotta also remember that these women are also like the top percent. So
glass.
And they also did do social media and shit like that. So it still takes a little bit of grind. I'm not gonna discredit them for what they did. I just don't think I'm pretty sure they just have no talent outside of being pretty though.
Bodies and faces that somehow look like they
what looks maxers, at least they provide extremely informational content. I think these women just they just look good. That's it. But they could always go into modeling, so this is practically just models, I guess. You could say that, maybe. But once again, makeup. But they seem to be naturally pretty.
My favorite beauty tip has to be just be beautiful. Be beauty.
You have 7 pounds of makeup on your fucking face right now. You're wearing 3 different concealers and pay $3,000 per year for your makeup. Probably more. You have a hairstylist, a nail tech, and things of that nature. Why the fuck are you lying?
People say they love their quirks, that they're funny, they like trying new things.
He's so funny. Now he's like, yeah, no, when they're Stacy, yeah, of course they're gonna be funny. When they're Chad, of course they're gonna be funny. When they have when they're online and they have some deep ass voice, yeah, this is my real voice. I promise. What? I'm forcing it? Nah, never. Who wants to be my Ekin? Well, of course he's gonna be funny. Like, come on. You're laughing because you want them to like you. They'll never notice you. They don't know you, and they don't care about you. And they're probably, if they do notice you, they're probably gonna manipulate you.
And they're relatable.
They bad, but bad woman. Oh my God. On God, they so bad. What the fuck?
But let's be honest, if they didn't look exactly the way they do, would anyone still be watching?
$6.56 million. These motherfuckers got pretty girl humor. And they got 6.75 million. What? Hello? What the fuck? Yeah, nah. Just be pretty, bro. Just be pretty. Just Mog. Whole total life hack, dog. Just be pretty. Just be Mog. You'll make $1 bazillion at this point.
Watching?
Can you put a filter over this in post-production?
Okay.
Do you think any of them banged the cameraman? I saw a meme about that, and I thought it was kind of funny. I didn't make that up. I'm not a creep.
Sunday, Demetra and Eliana Kalogeras.
Oh, I thought their names was Sunday, Tuesday, and Monday.
This didn't enter the internet with a bang, but somehow the silence spoke loud.
I just knew one of them was named Sunday, so I assumed it was like some Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Don shit.
Louder than most creators ever could. They were born and raised in Canada with Greek roots and Gen Z cool running.
Oh yeah, nah, they over there being Ichigo Kurosaki and shit. What the fuck? Canadian, Greece, and whatever the fuck? What?
Now, a lot of people assume they're triplets because of how alike they look. But the truth is, they're not. The sisters are actually 2 years apart. And even though they often play into...
Damn, mommy was going crazy. That sounds totally weird. I met their mother. The cameraman is one of their BFs. Oh, so I was right then for assuming one of them was cracking.
They once casually admitted that they have different star signs, kind of giving the whole thing away.
I'm a Pisces, she's a Leo, and he's a Gemini. I've been mute.
They call themselves sisters, not triplets. So it's kind of like it's kind of obvious.
Guys, don't worry.
But the internet didn't care. The facts didn't matter because when the Kalogeras
They kind of look like children at times. Yikes.
sisters appeared on screen, still glowing, effortlessly framed in soft light, it was like watching something otherworldly. And it all began.
Why is this guy glazing so heavily? They were just so exquisite. The beauty couldn't be truly captured on camera. The way their skin glistened in the sunlight as if they were Edward in Twilight. It was absolute insanity. I just thought they were the most amazing women on earth. And because of their beauty, of course they deserve that success that they got. Like, come on, bro. That guy is on, bro. Yo. What's this guy's name? Yo, RKH, bro. Keep on licking the clip, bro. Keep on licking the clip.
Quietly, innocently with a crumble cookies challenge. In March 2024,
By the way, if you're eating crumble cookie, you're asking to get like a heart attack, dog.
the sisters posted a TikTok that at first glance looked like just another casual video.
They bad, but bad people.
But in that one fleeting moment, posing
How they
with
bad people?
cookies
She has on no clothes.
looked like just another casual video. But in that one fleeting
Where your clothes at? Oh, where your clothes at? Bro, she... Dog. I'm guessing they're going swimming or some shit, but dog, this is a tablecloth, dog. You didn't cut up a tablecloth and then put that shit on you. What?
moment, posing with
Like, bro, she ain't got nothing on. Bro,
cookies,
this is some shit that you will see in some black guy's music video in 2010.
exchanging glances, doing
Like, what?
almost nothing
Dog, women dress like straight like tutas nowadays, dog.
at all.
And then they call it body positivity, dog. If I walk around in a fucking Speedo, are you gonna call that body positivity? If I walk around with my shirt off all day, are you gonna call that body positivity? Like, come on, dog. Genuinely, if I walked around with a Speedo all day, and then some dude is gonna walk up to me and go boing yoing, and women are gonna be harassed by that shit, and they're doing the exact same shit. Like, come on.
It went viral, not because of
The double standard on women clothing and men clothing is a thing, and she has on nothing, dog. Come on.
what they did, but simply because of how they looked while doing it.
I don't think you know what clickbait means. This is gonna be clickbait. Wait, smile, guys.
That is W thumbnails. W thumbnail. Low key, I might steal that as my thumbnail.
Just three sisters on camera sharing dessert and screen time.
And I ate all 6 cookies.
How the fuck? She's on Reddit. She's on Ozempic. Let's be so for real. She said I ate all 6 cookies. You're not in the gym. You're not in anything. Because you can tell when a woman's in the gym, bro. The women only train like cardio and the gluteus maximus in their fucking gym sessions, dog. That's why they all look like they got a natural BBL to them. That's why all the gym baddies look like they got a BBL. Because if you're a woman in the gym, that's all you're training. Because they don't want to lose these tatas. They don't really need abs because they want to be the professional woman. So if you ate 6 crumble cookies, did you eat nothing else in the day? Because, come on, bro. 6 crumble cookies, eating all them bitches, that's like 2,600 calories. Come on.
But something about that video stuck. It wasn't flashy. There was no choreography or story arc either. Still, the internet locked eyes with them
They're just cute women who are kind of normal, so they feel like people can relate to them. That's about it.
and didn't blink. Many people in the comments section of this video said they knew these sisters were about to become big. In the beginning, their posts felt simple, almost effortless. Just snippets of their day, a moment of fun, or look shared between sisters.
Oh yeah, they're fucking nepo babies also. Either they're models, so they just get to live however the fuck they want, or they're nepos, because these motherfuckers are playing tennis.
There was a quiet honesty in it.
But based on how they look, their mother was probably also attractive, so let's be so for real here. They're nepos. Look at their fucking house. Look at their house, dog.
Nothing
They're
about
definitely
it seemed
nepos.
forced or overly styled. It felt like they were just sharing parts of their lives without overthinking it.
Today, we're gonna be doing a story time on how we not hit and run. We died and died.
They came across like
Why are we dying and dashing?
many others who
Why are we dying and dashing? Let's be so for real. You got money. Look at your fucking house, dog. You got granite countertops and shit. You got money. Why are we dying and dashing? Did y'all all forget y'all wallets and they have no Apple Cash? Let's be so fair.
Online, just putting things
They just did that shit for the thrill.
out there.
For
so
funsies
much
and shit.
fix.
What did we get to eat?
Oh yeah. Toasted marshmallow on top.
Homemade.
On the bottom I have lemon meringue pie.
I want a toasted marshmallow now.
Today we're gonna be doing the water dunk challenge. Let's get into the video.
These are like the blackest white people I have seen in my life. No, seriously. These are like the blackest white people I have seen in my life. I would assume these are light-skinned women, but apparently they're like Greece. Ike, nigga!
And that's something people are drawn to.
Wait, let me peep the comment.
Let's get into the video.
And that's
Please post more than once a week. I rewatched all your videos like 10 times. They make me love watching YouTube, by the way. I love you guys.
something people are
By
drawn
Trinity Laundry 2250.
to, especially
I'm not reading that. You guys posting makes my Mondays 100% better. 100 times
in a
better.
space so saturated with curiosity.
By that funny Dino 854. I love when you guys do this stuff. They always end up doing their own thing. The authenticity at this stage of their career is amazing.
Created perfection.
They're not light skinned. I thought they were light skins. Yeah, no, these are the blackest white people I have ever seen in my life.
Soon their growth skyrocketed. But why? Well,
I'd assume that they were at least mixed.
Just because they were pretty. One thing people really connect with in their content is how unfiltered it feels. What
Fuck you mean unfiltered? I ain't heard one of them rip a slur yet.
they share feels spontaneous. You see messy kitchen counters, real moods, chaotic behavior, and real laughs.
That dude looks like Ryan that looks like adult Ryan. That's what I expect Ryan from The Boys to look like in like 10 years. No, he dead ass looks like Ryan from The Boys. Holy shit. Holy shit. If I showed you this picture of this child and said that this was like a baby picture of him, you would believe me. Every single word. Every single way. That looks like an adult Ryan. Like maybe a little bit less bone mass, I guess, or in his face, but they look the same. They look the fucking same.
It looks like
That's fun.
And in a space filled with perfection, that kind of honesty is refreshing. It's like watching people you actually know, not influencers trying to impress a
It kind of feels like an AI script. I'm just going to put that out there.
crowd. They made a real effort to stay connected with their audience, whether it was replying to comments,
They seem like cool people. I can understand why they got their fame. But it also it was like 75% them being... It was like 60% them being pretty, 40% them actually feeling like real people, and them being, because it's like, oh, this is the cute girl next door. They get like that's the type of vibe they get. Like the cool girl next door, the cute girl next door, the cool cute girl next door. That's the type of vibe that I'm getting, right?
Next question. How do you
Yeah, they definitely are. They're nepos. They're pretty, and they have a bit of charm to them because they're so normal. They're normal, they're pretty, and they're just like, hey, we're just like you.
refresh your girls?
And they're sisters with a good bond and relationship. Like, I would say this, I kind of act like this with my siblings.
Oh,
So like,
for me, I will.
it's appearance. I don't know. It's just kind of like they feel they feel normal, but they feel, I guess, cool at the same time. Like they feel relatable, but they're fun, but like they're still different at the same time. I don't know.
My hair from like.
It's hard to put my finger on exactly what's like, because I'm trying to not just say they're pretty. I'm trying to not just say they're pretty.
Do you hear?
Because that's just like the most weird thing I could say. But they feel like really, really normal people. They feel like pretty girls who are hanging out, and they got, like, that's the only way I can put it. They feel like pretty girls who are hanging out, who happen to be slightly funny and have a good relationship with one another, so they got popular.
shouting out fans or taking suggestions for future videos. That kind of engagement went a long way.
Would you rather be triplets or be siblings? Triplets.
We have to address the comments, guys. At least
Did she just wink at the camera?
Triplets.
No, she did. What the fuck? How did I peep that? Holy, that rival's brain that got to me, bro. I noticed that millisecond of shit, bro. Oh my god. My reaction speed is fucking crazy, dog. Rivals really paid off. So that was something very useless, but hell yeah. The fuck is Ellie? Ellie from The Last of Us? You don't like the child? What the fuck? That's okay, I guess.
What was it? I'm sorry that they picked you. Romeo, in that video, can you guys try remaking McDonald's?
I forgot all their names. I remember there's Sunday, then there's the one that starts with the D, and then I think one of them sounds like turquoise or some shit. One of them is That's what, bro. That's why I had to ask, because I was like, maybe one of them is Ellie.
Their sense of humor also plays a huge role. The casual jokes, sisterly teasing, and little moments of weirdness make their videos feel familiar.
Yeah, they seem like slightly fun. Once again, they seem like slightly funny sisters with a good bond that happen to be attractive, that are really fucking normal.
It's not try-hard or overly produced, but just funny in a way that clicks. People find themselves laughing not because something was crafted
I would blow my brains out if I was forced to watch them for more than 20 minutes.
to go viral, but because the vibe is genuinely fun.
Like, I feel like with you could be. I think the whole point is that they would be friends. Like, I feel like the whole thing is that, hey, I could be friends with these people. So it develops like a parasocial thing, especially since it's such a natural thing. It's like, oh, well, it's just a day in the life of here, day in the life of here. So then it's all parasocial and shit. It's like 2015 YouTube, I guess. So.
But as their videos began to go viral, something became clear. The attention wasn't just about authenticity. The camera lingered on the right angles, the styling became sharper, and the tone of the content started to shift. The audience had shown what they were really there for, and the content
Oh my god. Holy comment, Pete, bro.
started to
It went
shift.
from, hey, I love your content to the sister's beauty is honestly unreal.
Had shown what they were really
You guys are so gorgeous. I'm proud to be an OG. Thanks for being good YouTubers.
there for,
And the hair is always on point. They are all gorgeous for real. Like, oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit.
content followed that.
Straight dick eating. Straight dick eating.
Lead.
Sunday's so pretty here. Oh my god, she's ethereal. Nigga, like the anime Vanguard straight. Holy shit.
By April 2024, their views exploded.
We would like to thank you guys so much for 10K subscribers already. Like, that is the...
By July 3rd, they had crossed 5.3 million subscribers on YouTube, with TikTok
They gained 5.3 million. I bet if they were average, that shit wouldn't have went past 200K.
pulling an even more obsessive
Most of them are there just because they're bad, yeah.
attention.
It's because they're bad. It's because people consider them bad because they're normal and because they feel like if they met them in real life, they would be friends with them or could have relations with them.
Soon it became clear their audience was fully hooked. What made them go viral wasn't
I'm almost 100% sure this script was made by ChatGPT at this point, by the way.
effort in the traditional sense. You could say it was some
Nope. I'm checking. Oh, dude. I have to fucking check this shit. Where's the transcript? Holy shit. I'm almost 100% sure that this shit is an AI script at this point. I had to check the AI checker, dog. That is the worst panel of me ever. Holy shit. AI checker. AI detector 0 GP2. We have to peep. Like, I'm almost 100% sure that this script is fucking boom. Hold up. Chat GPT. Yes, I'm gonna use AI for this, bro. I'm gonna use AI for AI checker. Hey GPT, can you please remove the timestamps and nothing else for me. Thanks. I talked to ChatGPT like we're best friends, by the way. Thank you. Like me and ChatGPT are fucking besties. Like I'll never disrespect my AI. Me and him are like together, bro. Together. Holy shit. AI scripted Doom and Despair, bro. I promise you this shit's AI. I promise you this shit's AI, dog. It's still going. It's still going. No, not writing code, bro. What? Thank you. Fuck. It only got the thank you part. Hold up. Copy response. There we go. Detect. Fuck. .5% AI GPT. Okay, I lied. It sounded like Chat GPT. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm a bitch. Whoa, 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 whoa! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy man speedrun! What the fuck?
Intentional. It seemed like at the end of the day they were just there, and somehow that was enough. In one of the first few videos the sister posted, they didn't even need to do something extravagant to get people's attention. Sometimes all they had to do was sit in a car and tell a story while having ice cream, and their audience loved it. One of their
They're literally just a bunch of friends who happen to be sisters and attractive. There's nothing that special.
most shared
At least from what it seems.
videos
I don't watch their fucking content. I'm not a 14-year-old loser who's beating my pee-pee to them.
was a YouTube video where they played the game Blind Deaf Mute Baking Challenge. If you've watched the video, you'll know nothing.
Blind Deaf Mute Baking Challenge. They played the game Blind Deaf Mute Baking Challenge. You can't tell me that doesn't sound like AI.
Nothing really is happening.
Their story's
Just a
ass, by the way.
chaotic scene with the three of them hopping around in their kitchen.
She didn't break our paw. Oh, I got butter on my shirt.
They didn't chase virality
I also might find them more annoying because they seem like they kind of act like my little sister. I don't want
with gimmicks or shock value. Instead, they created a kind of digital mirror, one that reflected back a vision of effortless beauty and composure that millions found mesmerizing.
Beauty tip.
I just hit myself in the face, by the way.
Beauty tip has to be
In GTA, by the way.
beautiful. Be beautiful.
And they just fucked up my paws. Fuck you. Once again, Swan, you're a Nepo baby. You were born attractive. And if not, you have on 3,000 pounds of makeup.
From the moment the camera
Then you have a hairstylist and a nail tech and spend $3,000 on your looks every single year. Not including clothes. Not including clothes. You probably spend $3K every 3 months.
switches on,
Like, I didn't see my sister's bills, bro. My sisters, they live in Louisiana. Everything down here is cheap. I didn't see they bills, bro. They blow through money like a motherfucker, bro. My sister was spending $1,000 a month just on bullshit. Half of it was just because she wanted to look all pretty and shit. I mean, like, by the way, huge example here, dog. My sister is an attractive black woman. Not saying that in a weird sibling way, but objectively, she's an attractive black woman because she amassed what I think 55K on TikTok. She amassed 55K on TikTok mainly just for being pretty. So I can fucking speak on this, dog.
you can tell the Kalogeras
Now I'm not saying that she's not funny, but most of her content was more geared towards, hey, I'm dancing, hey, I'm pretty, shit like that.
sisters are alert.
No, Loaf, you can't see my sister to make sure.
Every room and space in their house becomes a space for their performances. They shoot in their living room and even in their bathroom. The white walls, the arched doorways, the curated surfaces.
Once again, look at their fucking shadow. Look at their house. Nepo max level 999, dog. You live in a gated community.
Less family vlog and more architectural digest on Gen Z autoplay. Everything gleams.
You're not
and
getting my
glows.
sister's stick.
Even their breakfasts
You're not getting
feel
my sister's stick, bro.
choreographed. The world looks airbrushed, but the luxury feels lived in. And that level of polish, it doesn't just
Oh yeah, also they seem to be living luxury, so it's probably that too.
happen.
Just like how like them YouTubers would get like crazy gifts and shit, and that's why people would unboxing this $12 million present that Amazon just sent me. People will watch that because it's like some crazy shit.
You see, their father, John Kalogeras, is a businessman, though exactly what kind of business remains a mystery.
Nepo!
You won't find him online with braggy bios or elaborate LinkedIn posts. Just the kind of wealth that doesn't need explaining. The kind that says more through designer shares and cruise tickets than any resume ever could. And that wealth is something we see in the way these sisters live. Let's start with the yachts. The real ones you vacation on when you're not worried about airfare, school loans, or rent.
We're about to go on a cruise to Mexico and f up the buffet. Let's go. Let's go.
In their video titled, Kalogeras Sisters Go on Another Cruise, the girls aren't doing anything unusual. They just exist. The camera follows them from pool decks.
The only reason why I did is because I saw your tax, you know.
Where are you? Mia, answer Mia and I'll get $100. Hurry. Don't say anything. Bless up. Thanks, gang. Wanna go play basketball on the court? No.
To private lunches, all perfectly lit and luxuriously framed.
Okay, that's pretty funny to show in the video.
Seems like a moving.
Oh, they drinking that Crystal Geyser. I don't have my Crystal Geyser right now. I was about to show my shit, but I'm drinking the cheap water. Crystal Geyser is like top 2 waters, by the way.
Catalog of what happens when pretty girls get to live the kind of life that's already paid for before the camera starts rolling. Like when one of them casually mentioned losing $100.
What the fuck is she wearing?
Before the camera starts rolling. Like when.
What the fuck is the one on the right wearing? She looks like a widow. She looks like a widow or some shit. I don't know what she's wearing, but then I saw the cowgirl boots and I was genuinely like, you don't got... I don't know shit about fashion, so don't take everything I say with a grain of salt. I can barely dress myself, dog. Do you see what I got on right now? I got on... Hold up, peep the fit. I got a SLAX slacks. And I got fucking my African tribal shirt on, bro. Like, I'm about to hit these. Shit like that, dog. Like, I'm not who you should be listening to. Like, I'm not who you should be listening to with fashion. But with my eyes, I can say, dog, that shit is not on. And why do 2 of the 3 of them have on booty shorts?
$4 once.
Holy
and
shit.
Said like she just misplaced a hair tie.
Like,
Back
come
to
on.
the cruise, though. This wasn't a one-time trip.
Not gonna lie, they're so bad on God, not gonna lie.
Their first cruise vlog back from 2024 clocked in over 11 million views. Then just a year later, they did it all again.
We are on a cruise. This bitch is packed.
No one's booking these excursions last minute on Expedia. This is generational wealth at work. And excursions last minute on Expedia. This is
We all see what I'm looking at, right? Can you guys see my mouse? Yeah, okay, you guys can. What the fuck is this? You might as well be butt-ass naked, dog. The only thing you ain't showing is your cooter cat hairs, bro. Which are probably trimmed based on the fact that you're, like, rich. You probably have, like, a barber come in, you fucking... Let me move my water before I do this, but... You get up here, the barber looks at your shit, put a little design on that bitch, put a little heart... Fucking, you got your legs tooted up in the air and shit. They're in that bitch. Damn, man. You gotta make sure you use the right clippers. My bad. Bring out they fucking scissors. They use like the Indian method. They bring out a lighter with lighter fluid. You get that bitch on fire. They bring out they fucking samurai from Japan. Get the perfect design, dog. Now, looking back, that's probably some weird ass shit to say, but let's be so for real, dog. Look at what the fuck she's wearing. Look at what she's wearing, bro. Like, she's basically naked. Like, dog. That's the whole point. There's, like, no clothes on. I hit the wrong button.
generational wealth at work, and they make sure you see it.
You gonna watch me pull up on you gonna watch me pull up on my body. You gonna watch me pull up on my body.
Just subtly enough for you to still click subscribe.
At least they're not shaking ass.
Now, if you're thinking, okay,
I'm
cruises
thankful
fine,
for
but
that.
surely they work for this. Let's move on to their other vacations.
It's my birthday.
I'm just disgusted by like all women at this point. So I'm pretty sure that's why I only go into like I don't even goon like that no more. But when I do goon, I go into straight images. Like I mean like drawings. I go into drawings. You know what I'm saying? I go into that didn't die. I don't even usually watch the animated shit. To be honest, I look at straight images and memories.
And we're in the Cayman Islands. We surprised Demetra with
Now that we're on the plane, we should probably start booking the hotels.
We are in the Virgin Islands. We just got off the boat. We got a matcha, of course, to start off our.
In the video, Kalogeras Sisters stayed on an island. Every frame is Pinterest
Try
perfect.
18 masters.
White
No.
sand, blue water, effortless hair, the whole mood board. In another getaway, Kalogeras
This guy seriously seems like AI.
Sisters go to the Caribbean. The formula stays consistent. Soft lighting, slow motion twirls, effortlessly sun-kissed skin. The destinations may change, but the aesthetic remains unchanged. Luxury, softness, and beauty. Always beauty. Then there's Coachella 2025, where the sisters made their presence known. Of course, that didn't mean only showing up to Coachella on one day.
2025? That was less than a year ago. Fuck.
The sisters went out on day 3.
I'm not
and
listening
filmed
to your
part 2
goons,
of the
dog.
Coachella series. These girls aren't sweating under the sun waiting for the line to finish. It's just cool girl glamour at one of the most exclusive festivals in the world.
We don't wait in lines. We're going right in the truck, bro.
They've gone to Japan and made videos like $1 versus $100.
Yeah, it really doesn't seem like they have much talent. They're just pretty women who happen to be living a luxurious life, and people are like, "Oh, I want to see that." Like it's kind of like those my $1 million penthouse showcase and room tour, house tour. Like you know,
Ramen in Japan. And we're staying at a 5-star hotel while enjoying food that
like people like seeing shit that they'll never have in life. That's also why people like looking at attractive faces, because usually they believe that they have no shot at that, and it's something that is outside of their belief or outside of what they'll ever achieve in life. That's why it's like, oh, when you look at a movie and you see some action badass, you're like, oh my god, he's so cool, because you know that nigga never in your life you're getting something like that. You're never gonna be an action hero. So it's kind of like that, but real life. You know what I mean?
was my
I'll never be that attractive. I'll never be that rich is what people think. Not me. I'm definitely going to be that rich.
expensive. So who's
They
to
so
pay
bad
for
I do
this? You
anything
might
for
be
this.
wondering,
Nigga,
what's
shut
their
up.
job? What do they do to afford all this? Well, that's where things get interesting. Reddit threads have dissected this for years. Some users mention the family home is a literal fortress. Others have confirmed that their
Like Fort Knox? Like Fort Knox, dog?
father is a successful CEO of a real estate development firm in Los Angeles. Their mother, Patricia Kalogeras, is reported
What the fuck is that name?
development firm in Los Angeles. Their mother, Patricia Kalogeras, is report
Hold up. Patricia Calabit. Hold up, one more time.
estate development firm in Los Angeles.
I goon to them, by the way, they're so bad. You niggas gotta learn shame.
Their mother, Patricia Kalogeras,
Their mother, Patricia Calavitras Caballero. Oh my fucking god. What the hell?
is reportedly connected to the fashion world, which explains the always on-point outfits and uncanny access to designer wear and perfectly coordinated clothes. But this is where the conversation starts to shift. Because if you scroll through
All that to get mauled by Wisdom Kanye, by the way.
online
My goat.
discussions
Please sponsor me, Wisdom.
about
I love you, man.
the
You're the goat.
sisters,
No, seriously, Wisdom Kanye always had that shit on, though.
one theme keeps coming up. The beauty you see now has been built with money. On Reddit, many people have talked about
They all had nose jobs, and apparently Demetra had lip filler, but it's not been confirmed. GG. And their advice is by the way, is just be beautiful. GG. Now, I don't see any proof of this, and this fucking post has 4 likes with 3 replies, so I don't know how true that is, but still.
how the sisters have gotten lip fillers over the years, as well as nose
Hold on, let me
job.
read that
On
one.
Reddit, many people have talked about how the sisters
It's crazy. They all got surgery done so young. They're still pretty to me, though. I didn't notice they had some nose jobs Sunday and Demetra. Their nose looked natural to me. I didn't think their lips looked really full, though. I did think their lips looked really full, though, which I think looks fine to me. I only think that there's a problem if you get too much surgery done, and then that you look completely different. Like him is you change your whole look, and then you have kids, but then your kids come out looking really different from you.
Based on the fact that their mama was a model, I don't really think they got nose jobs, to be honest. And if their mama got a nose job, maybe. But this guy has that's like probably a burner account. His name's odd underscore proposal underscore 7202. That's a fucking burner.
Have gotten
That's a fucking burner like crazy.
over the years,
Fully auto-generated name.
as well as
That's some shit you would get back on your Xbox in 2020. Not 2020, like 2017. Sunday has a botched nose job, and I think maybe the Mintra has one too. If not, it's a lot more subtle, but she also had a filler, maybe Sunday as well.
nose jobs and laser hair removal.
Also, that's another burner account.
What's ironic is that in one of the rare Q&As where their father makes an appearance, he says his daughters are genuine. But here's where things get a little bit.
To be honest, I don't really care. I didn't really notice that they got nose jobs or anything like that. They're white people. Yeah, I thought they're once again, they're the blackest white people I've ever seen in my life. Maybe them Greek people were going ballistic out there, but I don't think they got nose jobs. I think they were just born with narrow noses, especially if their mom was supposed to be a model. Like, seriously,
Get complicated.
that is a crazy pause. That is the crazy pause.
Fillers are a nose job. Plenty of people do. That's not the scandal. The problem was that somewhere along the way, they'd shaped themselves into a version of beauty that already fits what people are trained to click on, and it works. Meanwhile, think about creators
Yeah, no, if I get double jaw surgery, get height lengthening surgery, and get a dick extension so that way I can start a OF and go crazy, I guess, man.
who don't fit that mold. People like
Like, I wouldn't say I'm crazy attractive or anything like that, but you got to be like the top percent of percent. And then most people that are at the top percent of the percent, models, actors, movie stars, all of them are just sitting there getting fucking surgery and shit. So it's not crazy for you. Oh yeah, TV hosts too. All of them are getting like these surgeries anyway. So I think even if they did, which I don't really think they did, to be honest, but I can't really tell. I'm not over here examining women. Okay, well, if you look at there, they have a actual bruise and protrusion because their lips actually had filler in it last week. If you look at the nose, it curves slightly 2 degrees to the left, which actually isn't possible by human nature, meaning they had a slightly botched nose job. And if you look at their ass, the firmness isn't actually as plump as a normal woman should be. And if you look at the plumpest ass in the world that I actually did research on for 3 hours the other day, the actual firmness of a woman's ass is exceeded by theirs, meaning they got a BBL. Like, I'm not like looking at these women with fucking laser eye vision, dog. It's not that big of a deal if they did. Let's be so fair.
Remy Bader.
Which one's the baddest to you?
Incredibly funny.
I'm not answering that question.
I just go, what, am I in trouble? He goes, yeah. You miss me?
Or Tess Holiday, who's been in the modeling
Who the
world for
fuck is
years.
this?
Both are talented, charismatic, and putting out strong content. But the and even filmed a part 2 of the coach's cool others have which are because if you use lip fillers over the year Q&A a little, that's not the scandal. The problem was that somewhere along the way, they'd shaped themselves
That's
into
not
a
their
version
mom.
of beauty that already fits what people are trained to click on, and it works. Meanwhile, think about creators who don't fit that mold. People like Remy Bader, who's plus-sized and incredibly funny.
What?
Her name is Remy Bader.
I just go, what, am I in trouble? He goes, yeah. You miss me?
Or Tess Holiday,
They're just fat. Like dog. When is a fat person, unless they're going into comedy, when they're doing story times where like the entire thing is to be attractive. That's like saying if I'm over here making mogging TikToks and I weigh 225 pounds at 5'6", that motherfuckers are gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna give you the same attention as Marlon because you're slightly funnier than Marlon. Hello? What? Like, dog. And this is something that you can change in life. Like, okay. Did you know that by studies, morbidly obese people like her actually have a lower IQ? People that are at this body weight actually have a lower IQ, and it shows a major lack of self-restraint. So, like, dog, Why would the human brain be attracted to this as much as some women who are extremely thin, reach the standard model for like what an attractive person would be? Like, obviously, you have one thing and you have comedy and you're not a fucking comedian. Fat comedians go crazy all the time. Look at fucking Drewski. Look at Jonah Hill. We just watched a video on him. If you look at the big old people, no, I'm not saying I'm saying on average. No, you can definitely I'm not saying that all I'm not saying all big people are like inherently dumb. Obviously, that's just saying but on average, the bigger person has a lower IQ than someone who's there. And I don't think you're fucking morbidly obese, loaf. Anyways, she has multiple the Kalogeras blah 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 sisters have multiple facets for people to like them. They're attractive, they're funny, and they're wealthy. You're fat, maybe funny, and I don't think you're nearly as wealthy as them. So why would I watch you? Because you're slightly funnier, rather than watching fucking the Kalogeras Sisters, bro. What?
Who's been in the modeling game for years. Both
I know some fat with failing grades. Yeah, on average, they have a lower IQ.
Numbers just aren't hitting the same. Even already.
Not saying that IQ is everything, but you know, still.
You typical bathroom 4533 brought up a really telling comparison. They pointed to another sister group called the Triple Charm, who are arguably just as polished.
I'm traumatized
But they're less attractive.
from that.
Hey guys, I'm Amalia. I'm Raina. And I'm Gabriella. And
Pretty privilege is proven. Would you rather look at these motherfuckers for 3 hours or the Kalogeras Sisters? You're looking at the Kalogeras Sisters, and if not, you're fucking lying, or you have a crush on one of these women in specific.
we're a Triple Charm. Today, we're gonna be singing our orders at the drive.
They're more PG, sure, but they can sing,
I don't really know if we can consider this them being able to sing.
dance, and they even went on tour. Their
Oh, that's
content
extremely
is
talented.
fun, wholesome, and honestly impressive. And yet the same thing. They haven't blown up the same way when you look at their view counts.
They seem to be way less of YouTubers and more of actual artists and shit. Let me see their, if you look at their frequency in videos, 11 months ago, 10 months ago, 9 months ago, 8 months ago, 8 months ago, 8 months ago. So 3 videos in 1 month. So that they have an average of maybe 1 to 3 videos a month. While if we look at the Kalogeras Sisters, I'm sorry, I genuinely can't say their name, and it sounds better if I make a joke out of it rather than sitting there actually trying to pronounce it and look like an idiot. If I look at the Kalogeras Sisters, Kalogeras, let's see. Oh wow, look at the frequency between their uploads. 2 hours, 4 hours, 7 days, 11 days, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 month ago, 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 1 month ago. So it seems like they're posting like maybe 2 videos every single week. Two videos every single week, while on the other hand, these motherfuckers are posting nigga once a month? Once a month, 3 videos this month. And then like what? That makes absolutely no sense to compare them. And like hell no. What was their name? The Charm Sisters? The Charm Sisters? Triple Charm? Triple Charm 3 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, 11 months ago, 1 year ago. They have no frequency in uploads. Their uploads are extremely like stagnant. Like look at this. 6 years ago and they have absolutely nothing. Of course they're not gonna pop up as much. And they have more subscribers. They have an extreme amount of they like double their subscribers count. Saying that just because they're pretty, they have an extreme level of consistency, while these motherfuckers do not. Saying that that because they're mid is disingenuous. But I will say that if they start at the same time, they had the same type of stuff, I would say they would still be in similar view counts because they have things like they have more to them. Like the Kalogeras Sisters, they're attractive and they're considered attractive and they're slightly funny and they're normal and have a higher wealth of life. While these motherfuckers can sing, dance, and are actually popular outside of their YouTube channel, which means that they're not gonna make YouTube content. So this comparison is practically just doesn't matter at all. Like this comparison is fucking dog shit, especially when they have 3.5 million subscribers compared to the Kalogeras 5.6.
Why? Because when you're not conventionally attractive, you don't get the same
This nigga's stupid.
kind of algorithmic grace. The plan
That's what makes me think that this video is AI. This is like such a disingenuous taste. And like I always say that either either A, this is just the guy just being stupid, or it's with malice. I just think it was a stupid thing for him to say. Because a lot of YouTube is consistency. A lot of YouTube, a lot of TikTok, a lot of any type of platform is consistency in being, oh, I'm here at this time, I'm here at this time, I'm always here. So
playing field isn't level. And so when we talk about
what the fuck are you
authenticity,
saying,
we have
Ken?
to ask authentic to what standard? Even many Reddit users have called this out because there's a difference between
Why does Ellie sexualize herself? I love watching them. I have younger sisters who watch them constantly, but they're talking sexually. Yeah, no, you can tell by the way that they're dressing that they're gonna be inherently sexual. So.
being relatable and being palatable. And the Kalogeras Sisters, they understood exactly.
I mean, like I find it kind of weird too, but that's not the type of content that appeals to you, then don't watch it. There's a market for stuff like that, or they wouldn't be popular. And complaining about it is kind of stupid, especially when there's worse threats of those people, like fucking Megan Thee Stallion. You had Megan Thee Stallion at a fucking Kamala Harris rally going, body yaddy 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 yaddy, doing shit like that. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Busting that shit down in She-Hulk. Megan Thee Stallion busting that shit down in She-Hulk. Come on. Come on, we got bigger fish to fry than the Kalogeras Sisters, dog. They dress like a normal woman at this point, and most women do dress like very revealing at times, but we have bigger fish to fry, dog.
Toe that line. On TikTok, pretty privilege isn't some vague theory floating around in a think piece. It's an actual performance metric. The Kalogeras Sisters post softly lit, slow-paced content that feels more like a
TikTok has been TikTok originally was Musically, and Musically was lip syncing. Was mainly lip syncing funny videos like Vine and just dancing. So that's why people like Charli D'Amelio were able to actually succeed, because they were considered attractive and they had consistency with their dances, constantly dancing and things like that. If you are attractive, pretty privilege will save you on the internet, and that's why you can see someone like Pokimane, who's not nearly as entertaining as someone as other people, but she was consistent. Pokimane has been around since the Nika, you ain't funny, and before that too. So she's had an extreme level of consistency, and she happened to be attractive, especially with her makeup and stuff, because we all saw that picture of Pokimane with no makeup. Everybody was frying her shit. But obviously, consistency plus being pretty is going to give you an advantage. It always gets broken down to, do you have this? 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 If you have more pluses than the other person, you're going to succeed better. If I was a fucking 10 out of 10 Chad, hollow cheekbones, max appeal, looking like a fucking model, I would succeed much farther, especially if my content related way more to my face. Because someone like Ethan on Everything has a high appeal, I'm pretty sure, because he has a 70% rate of fucking women looking at him, and he's fucking funny. That's why he was able to succeed on TikTok and YouTube.
screensaver.
It's that simple.
And yet it crushes every time. Their views climb, their followers
Once again, they're extremely consistent.
multiply, and brand deals roll in like clockwork. We're talking real deals.
Obviously, this does prove pretty privileged, but this guy has gone like he's done like some of the worst reasoning for it.
Noise fragrances, T-Mobile.
Every country. This is us eating good at the T-Mobile suite before we headed to my personal
I
favorite
think
part
your sister
ever,
better,
the
Don't make me
T-Mobile
ban you,
Club
nigga.
Magenta. You don't understand. The view that we have.
And addicted clothing. They've turned head tilts and eye contact into a business model. Meanwhile, somewhere else on the app, a creator
Look at Clavicular. Clavicular was practically a male version of the Kalogeras Sisters, and clip farmed his way to the top and shit like that. Actually, no. A better example was K. Shami. K. Shami had informational content. He wasn't funny at all, but he had informational content about looks maxing while being extremely attractive, being a Leon Kennedy lookalike even. So then that put him to the top. So, like, all these little dudes see, hey, this man's really attractive and giving good advice, and he marketed that shit. It's for men and women. Now, sure, do I believe you have to be a much higher percentage of the spectrum for actually to succeed from being an attractive male? Maybe, unless you make straight thirst trap content. I believe that the top 5% of attractive women will make it easily in success when it comes to the internet, while on the other hand, it takes a man to be the top 1%, which you wouldn't think was a far metric since it's about 4%, but it's very different when it comes to percentiles, and that's what I personally believe, but you could disprove me on that. But dude, come on. Oh, of course they're gonna, like,
is trying to get the perfect
low-key, the farther I get into the video, the more dumb I realize the concept is, bro. Like, I just feel like there was much better reasoning he could have went on to say, this is the reason why pretty privilege is the way it is, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
camera angle, setting up
How much
lights,
daddy's money then
editing
they got? What the
punchlines,
fuck are you
scheduling
talking about?
Posts, begging the algorithm
lot?
for scraps, and still can't crack 10,000 views. Of course, this isn't a hate piece. The sisters didn't invent the system, they just thrive in it.
Okay, but that's the comparison that okay. So in the scenario that he's saying, it's someone who brings absolutely nothing to the table versus someone who actually brings something to the table. These people, the Kalogeras sisters, they have Kalogeras. Fuck, I don't know how to say their name. They've shown consistency. They've shown that they're attractive, and they're shown that they have some level of comedy. If you take away the attractiveness, they're still gonna succeed, but they're gonna succeed less because you're taking away a major factor. Like, obviously, privilege is a thing, but would you rather look at fucking 3 troglodytes? One's a ogre, one's a elf that has a dysfunctional face, and the other one looks like a fucking dwarf. Are you gonna rather look at them, or are you gonna rather look at 3 sirens, bro? Fucking Aphrodite, and like 3 other clones of herself, dog. Aphrodite, Medusa in the like goon art, and some VTuber model. Would you rather look at them or look at 3 troglodytes? One, like, come on.
Young, thin, symmetrical, and lit like a Dior campaign, the algorithm tends to smile back, and that's not their fault. But here's the problem. Even if they didn't create the standard, they're now part of what keeps it alive. Their faces have become templates for a kind of beauty that feels impossible to reach. The flawless skin, the razor-sharp jawline, the wide-set eyes, and tiny nose.
This video seems so AI, bro.
Just admiration. It's now a filter, literally.
You can't even tell it's a filter anymore. What do you think? You look better with it.
Definitely made my lips bigger.
Bold Glamour, the latest viral TikTok filter, is causing a stir. It has users divided over the way it instantly changes how they look compared to what they see in reality. This filter should be illegal. Here's the remedy.
The TikTok face is now something you can wear like a mask. There's a whole lineup of filters that smooth your skin, plump your lips, slim your nose, and make your face perfect.
By the way, I just want you guys to know, I'm watching this shit in 2x speed right now, because I'm gonna be honest, this guy's video doesn't really matter anymore. It's 4 minutes left, and my react is 51 minutes, dog. I've been reacting for 51 minutes. This was supposed to be a shorter react.
The same person. It looks like an entirely different human being. One the internet might actually treat better. The problem's gotten so out of hand, news channels are warning people against the use of these fillers.
Now he's talking about fucking filters. Like, this video seems so AI, dog.
This isn't, of course, some niche internet issue, because the more we elevate one particular kind of beauty, the more we teach young people, especially girls.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I agree that pretty privilege is real, but this guy's video fucking sucks.
Anything outside that narrow definition isn't good enough, and what makes this even more complicated is that, along with being internet famous, 2 of the Kalogeras sisters are also teenagers, and their audience is mostly teenagers. So
what? Huh?
We're seeing as a feedback loop between younger.
Are we talking about like teen, 18, 19, or are we talking teen like they're minors? Yikes then.
Content, other young girls watching it.
But look at how petite these women are, dog. Look at how small she fucking looks, dog. You would assume that she might have an eating disorder. These are like Japanese beauty standards. She's light, dog. She weighs like 110 pounds. The fuck? Obviously, people are gonna be like, yeah. Like,
young girls posting content, other young girls watching it, and everyone.
They're like the standard of beauty when it comes to this type of archetype.
Being silently told what kind of face is worth.
I'm not doing that 2-hour MC.
Words like goddess, angel, ethereal being are tossed around in the comments. Even TikTok.
You said that yourself.
These sisters talk about how beautiful they are. Or they'll wear a certain outfit in one of their videos, and suddenly edits flood TikTok, clip after clip, worshipping how beautiful they looked in that moment. It's clearly not about what they're doing, but about how they look doing it. And maybe that's why a video as simple as triplet Q&A and Hawaii racks up views like why.
Oh yeah, by the way, hold up.
And maybe that's why a video. It's clearly
when I become rich and famous, my nigga, I promise, if y'all give me some bullshit edits like this, dog, no, I need the shakes with the funk, nigga. That shit better sound like a fucking truck running up, dude. I better sound like I would listen to this shit driving over 8 babies' heads, my niggas. Like I'm crushing souls and shit, eating them bitches like it's soup. I promise you, if my edits are instead of I'm killing you. Too bad, bro. Too bad. No one's editing you. Suck a dick.
And maybe that's why a video as simple as triplet Q&A and Hawaii racks up views like wildfire. In it, the sisters casually.
Oh yeah, by the way, this right here proves that eyes are everything, dog. What? Look at them now, and they look so much less attractive without their eyes. Eyes are everything.
Like wildfire.
I would be a true Tyrone if I whatever the fuck a light skin name is, if I had like nice eyes, pretty little green eyes and shit.
Sisters casually
blonde hair.
a problem their parents have with them. But the truth is, the sisters aren't even the same age. They just look exactly the same.
Copy and paste.
Now, the problem here is when your For You page is
You say she
constantly...
can't toast?
Now, the problem here is when your For You page is constantly filled with 3 nearly identical girls who look like they stepped out of a Renaissance painting, it starts to mess with your head, especially
Holy glaze.
if you're 14 in your pajamas comparing your face to theirs in the reflection of your cracked phone screen. Comments under their videos or on Reddit don't just praise them. They often spiral into self-loathing.
Maybe.
It's a constant loop of admiration and despair. The Kalogeras sisters become the blueprint. Everyone else feels like a glitch. And it's a standard that's nearly impossible to reach unless you were born with razor-sharp cheekbones, translucent skin, and hair that flows like movie-set silk. So naturally, the question bubbles up. If they
This
look like
genuinely
this,
feels
everyone
like
sees them
fucking
with
AI,
model
bro.
Symmetry and glowing skin. Would anyone still be...
Anyways, yeah, nah, dog. This the fuck. This video was extremely like I don't want to say it was ass, but I feel like so much more could have been done. Like for the concept that was going on, I expected more. It was just kind of like questionable to say the least. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, that was Pretty Privilege is Real and the Kalogeras Sisters Prove It by RKH Media. I don't know what the fuck that guy was on about.